Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure, where I do a bad idea, which is I'm going to attempt to do this battle again. I really like the mill deck option for it. But while I AFK, quote unquote, battle in Pokemon AZ, since I'm trying to do 1,000 battles for the research to get the shiny charm. And I don't have to 100% pay attention to it, but I don't need to not pay attention and then get messed up. Thopter network would be nice. We're going to keep this hand. It's not the best hand. That's okay. We're going to amulet. And get us an swamp. Oh no, get us another island. Oh no, we got mana, yeah. Let's do an island. Okay. End their turn. They are gonna play a 1-3. Annoyingly, this guy's back out, of course. Alright, I got Setharos, so that's pretty sick. Let's get out our Ruin Crab. That way we can make them start. Milling cards when I play lands. And then we'll end turn. And they're bouncing my dungeon map. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? They didn't attack, but they did get their enchantment down. Great. Can't wait till you top deck some Leviathans. Alright, let's do land down. Making Helm discard. And then 2 mana. Let's Black Vice. So that way you can start taking some damage, even though it's gonna be a while till I get them down to from 60. We'll just end turn. Wow, they've played a lot of cards. Alright, game of your upkeep, you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. That might be useful. Alright, let's play the land. Finally gets me up to 3 again, so I can play the dungeon map. Oh, sorry, picking Helm. And okay. Now let's play the dungeon map. And they counter it. Oh my god. Are you serious? Alright, we'll end turn with no mana for next turn. They got a Leviathan in their hand. Great. It's always awesome for them. We get our winning toad again, but I don't have 4 mana. I guess let's get out the equipment for now. We'll just end turn. They're starting to get mana, which isn't good. I also need mana, please, game. Crap. Alright, let's just end turn. This ain't good for me. They got another Leviathan in their hand. Oh god. And I get them out. Alright, I get Dark Ritual, so that's great. I can play 1 thing. Let's see. Sephiroth won't kill anybody. But also, I've only got 5 mana. So it won't matter. I could play the frog. Or I can play the journal so I can start gaining life. Oh my gosh. Let's do the copter. I'll do copter network, which gets countered. Oh my gosh. It's almost like I'm playing blue. Crazy. Who would have guessed that outcome? Good lord. If this was arena, I'd just go ahead and quit. I mean, good lord. I still don't have any land. I'm just flooding like crazy. Is there another? Yeah, I could make a copy of that, but... Are these wizards? No, they're crabs. Okay. Let's attach the bow. And we'll attack. Shoot this guy down. So at least we get rid of something. Which I'll need to do again. And again. And, crap. They send everything to our hands. That's awesome, ain't it? Don't you just love when that happens? I cannot give myself unlimited hand size without 5 mana. Let's just play all our 1-drops. And likewise. And I'll end turn. I still have to discard. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Let's get rid of the strike. Oh, I gotta get rid of 2 cards. Crap. Let's do the strike and the copier. They lost 2 health at least. They are just replaying everything. And then they get an 8/8 Kraken. Good lord. Alright, Dark Ritual again. And then that puts me up to 5. Two red counters. And then non-lands cards are milled. Draw a card, then put a 1/1 counter on this. There's only 1 to each turn. Whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled. Okay. I need to start gaining life. Unfortunately, that's gonna be my turn. Tap all permanents, yep. They're gonna hit me for 13. Good lord. Yep, I lost. I finally got a land. A lot of help it did. Coming in super late. So now I have 4 mana. And nothing's gonna save me. I'll just end turn. And then we'll lose this game. Wow. Yep. Next game. Yeah, that wasn't good for me. I'd like to go first, please. I'd really rather use that. Let's mulligan. Okay. That's worse. Because there's no islands at all. And we know he's going to bounce my dungeon map. Mulligan. How is it this bad? Mulligan. Holy crud. I mean, I gotta get rid of like everything in my hand. So, why does that matter? Okay. That's awful. Play this as a land. And play the Marauder. Nope. Because my land comes into play tapped. End turn. Go ahead and pop this. Give me a swamp. Okay. Yeah, AFKing Pokemon isn't working out for me. So we're just gonna focus on magic right now. Because I need all of my brain power to do this. If he can't counter, honestly, it's going to be better for me to get out the crawler. Well, he could just shoot everybody down. Let's get out the Marauder, attach the bow to him, and then end turn. They're going to hit me for 1, and then tap 3 and get out their Kraken, which I can shoot before he goes crazy. Let's see. And I think I could Dark Ritual and do a lot right now. Let's see. I currently have 4 mana. I need 3 to play him. And okay, never mind. Alright, so play 3, play him. I don't want to copy the bow, so we're gonna attack, shoot this guy down. There we go. They lose a life for drawing a card. And then I draw 2 cards, and they lose a life. Ooh, I got Vincent, yes. Whenever a player draws a card, you may have that player original library. Whenever you draw a card, okay. 6. I think if I Dark Ritual, I'll have 6 exactly. I can do both. So let's do that. Dark Ritual. Play Vincent, who gets countered. And then play that, who also gets countered. Cool. And then attack for 4. Sure. I lose a life for drawing a card. And then they hit me for 1. That's fine. I mill a bunch of cards. I need that out. It would be useful for sure. Okay, we'll attack. Shoot his guy down, hit him for 2. They get a 6/6 Kraken, which we're also going to shoot down. And we get land, which is amazing. Thank you. Should have played the crab first, but whatever. 5 mana. Still not enough for him. Let's get our crab out, like I should have the first time. And then we're going to Alpha Strike. Shoot his Kraken down. Hit him for 6. Oh gosh, they're bouncing everything to my hand. Crap. I can't do anything about it. Undo. Yep. They're gonna hit me for 5. That's unearthed. So at least it's just gone. Bad thing is I still don't have land. Good lord. Okay. So 1, 2. And then I gotta get the bow out, unfortunately. Because I need to attach the bow next turn to shoot down anything he plays. Like an 8/8. Good lord. Alright, let's attach the bow. I have 3 more mana. Let's get the crawler back out. Yes, let's get the crawler back out. Let's attack, shoot down the 8/8. There we go. They lose a life for drawing a card. Oh crap. This 8/8 Kraken with hexproof is going to be an issue. Gain control of target permanent opponent controls. Great. This thing having hexproof is not good. Alright. Still only have 4 mana. It's not good at all. Target permanent. If I could play her, that'd be nice. I could play Helm. Just start seeing if I could get in more damage. Because he has hexproof, so she's a waste of time. Got it. That's answer enough for me. Alright, so let's end turn. I have to discard. We'll get rid of her. They lose a card for drawing. And they're going to tap all my stuff, and they're going to bounce it all back to my hand. Good lord. And they get the stupid reform out, which is not good. Can I give myself no maximum hand size? I can't. Of course I can't. Marauder down, bow out, end turn. Yep, I got to discard. Let's get rid of this. This. And this. They're still taking damage from rad counters, thankfully. They're gonna hit me for 5 again. Good lord. Alright. I can get a 5 drop out, which I don't think is anything. Alright, let's play our crab. Let's play a land, make him discard. Or, mill more. Puts us at 4 mana still. We could get out. Let's get the Marauder back out. Let's keep going with the original plan. Marauder, bow, shoot down what he gets until that 8/8 Kraken hits the field again. Yeah, can't be targeted spells or abilities. Great. So that's an issue. Alright, play a land, make them mill more cards. That puts me up to 6 mana. So I could play them, which would go crazy. They can't counter them because they're tapped out. I guess he's actually not going that crazy because they're not milling a bunch of cards. Crap. End turn. They're gonna hit me for 7, which I can't block because I have an island. They got an 8/8 again. Swamp. Might mill more. Puts him at a 7/7. I can't do enough damage with him. Whenever attacks, they discard a card, which would help a little. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage next turn. I'm just gonna lose. Oh, God. He has lifelink. One, 2, 3. Only got 3 left. Attack for 8. They discard a card, he gets stronger. So I hit him for 9, I gain 9. So I'll at least survive next turn. They do lose a life for drawing a card. They're going to tap all my stuff, which has a stun counter, so it doesn't untap next turn. So then I can't, good lord. I can't attack with the high tower because he's stunned. Great. I'd have to untap. And that would save me right now. Because I'd gain 14 life if I could untap. This is crappy. And then next turn they could just take control of him. And then, yeah, that's it. There's our 7, 8. Flashed in Kraken. Good lord. I take control of my high tower. Of course I do. It's a 17/17. Why wouldn't he? And I lose again. Awesome. Cool. If I didn't flood out both games, that wouldn't have been so bad. Armor. Shoes. Repair. Yes. Back. Do it again. Run away from this guy. There we go. Good lord, there's so many people chasing after me. Alright. We got this. We got this. We're gonna draw lands this time. I mulliganed like 3 times. That was insane. Of course I lost that game. Keep this hand. End turn. I drew a land. That is the luckiest draw I probably could have had. Let's get our crab out. End turn. They're not playing anything yet, which is amazing. Play another crab. Play a land. They mill a bunch of cards. Protection from black and green won't be helpful here. I got 2 mana available. That's more mill. That's just mill when I draw, so let's do it, which gets countered. Okay. Well, the creature mill isn't a bad idea, but that's also good. This would be good to get out. Then I can untap all my lands, so I can actually do stuff, so it's end turn. Good, they're still not doing anything. Let's attach this to our crab. Leaves me with 1 mana, which I can't do squat with. Let's attach it. And then we'll attack. My land's untap. I'll play Helm. And then I'll end. They get out a 6/6, great. If they hit me with them, they get a Serpent. Oh, crap. Oh, yes, let's tap that. And that puts me at 3 mana still. Let's get out Spidey. And then we'll just end turn. We're gonna have to chump block. So we're not allowing them to get a ton of Krakens out. That would be great. I need 1 more mana for it. Let's play our Illusion Squid, which gets countered, of course. Untapping our 3 lands ain't gonna help me. Oh, crap. Alright, let's just attack. I mill some more cards. Oh no. This again. Everything gets bounced in my hand. They're gonna hit me for 5. And then I have a ton of mana and no way to get rid of everything. I mean, not enough mana. Great. Let's get our crabs out. Definitely since they're only 1 drops. Okay, end turn. I gotta discard 2 cards. Let's get rid of Helm and Courier. And they're gonna get out. They're gonna unearth their guy again. Hit me for another 5 after bouncing everything back to my hand. Cool. Alright, let's play the Marauder this time. And we'll still get a crab down. And then we'll end turn. And then we'll get rid of our memory erosion. Oh my god. Well, that's an issue. I could play Helm. Let's get the dungeon map out. I need to get the spy copter out. Crap. No, I can't because... Oh my god. I needed chump blockers, but that's not going to happen now. Alright, let's play Helm. They take control of him. And they're going to hit me for 14 and get 2 9/9 Krakens. I don't have a board wipe in this deck. Yep, I lost. Who would have guessed? That's crazy. Next game. I got land. Some. Maybe I could do something. Not with anything in my hand, but maybe later I can. It's more important right now I get a swamp than to play the claws. They don't have an early game play, which is surprising. I should have played them by dropping the island down, but they would have countered it, so I guess that was a good thing I didn't. And island, we're up to 4. We could do levitate. Let's get them down first, which gets countered. Okay. Each player may put a artifact, enchantment, creature, or land from their hand onto the battlefield. Target creature deals damage to itself. I don't have 2 black. Deals combat damage to player. That player reveals a card from the top of his library. Fills 4 lands. Helm. Yeah, one of attacks you may pay 8 if you do. Yeah, okay. They played himself. Congratulations. Wow, and I actually could have. Well, I could still play her actually. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I can almost play Hightower, which would be great with Helm. Let's attack for 2. Hopefully get them to mill a lot. That's a good amount. 11 cards. Oh my god. Attacks, you may pay 8 if you do. They don't have 8 mana. Okay, good. I got hit by 8. That's fine. So I'm going to play a swamp. Ooh. I need to use her before I... Oh, I can't attack with him anyway. Awesome. Kill yourself. Please. Oh my god. 2 mana, can't do anything enter. Now what? Play a card from your hand, this one. Well, you don't have Shroud, so I'm gonna freaking make him kill himself too. Alright, he would be great. Because I need to draw cards, because that makes them discard cards, and he gets countered. Awesome. We're going to attack. Is this when he hits? Yeah, when he deals damage. So unfortunately, he's going to get super buffed right now, but he's not going to get super buffed before he hits. Okay. That's fine, because I should be able to hit him again. As foretold. Let's gain some life. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Got 1 life. Ooh, I should have actually killed him. Crap. Let's attack again. Not as many cards. But still powers up our vampire. End turn. Next turn, we make him kill himself, and we gain 25 health. Island. Activate her. Kill himself. Alpha Strike. I gain 28. You lose 30 and a bunch of cards. Now he's a 36-36. But this could still turn around for him. Because he can just bounce my high tower back to my hand. Good lord. Alright. At least I could play him again. Thankfully, he didn't have a counter spell. And then we'll attack for 2. Yes, made him get rid of a lot of stuff again, which is going to quickly power up high tower again. I play a land, nothing else. Let's play our armor for free. Let's attach it here. And we'll attack. And then we won. Oh my god. Ooh. All I needed was mana. Who would have guessed? And in this one, I get barely any. But Hypnotic Specters would be amazing early. So if I could get them out, that would be great. Let's pop this. For an island. End turn. I can discard, that's okay. We're going to play our tap land. I repaired my boots, I didn't attach them. Oh my god, I'm dumb. End turn, I have to discard. Let's get rid of the unblockable. I play a land, nothing else, good. We're going to play a land as well. And we're going to try to get out Hypnotic Spectre. And it works, thank goodness. I need to start getting rid of their hand. Immediately. Even faster now. That they have that out. Let's do Swamp. That puts us up to 4 mana. Second Hypnotic Spectre would be amazing. 4. If I play that, next turn I could be at 6. Yep, we're going to do that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then I can't do anything else. So we are going to attack for 2. They're going to discard from their hand. Good. If they get their stupid temple out. But now I have 6, so I could get out. Oh my god. Yep. That was the whole plan. And it's gone now. Okay. Second Hypnotic Spectre. I have 2 mana. Chase. So they have to discard more cards. Attack for 2. Well, getting rid of their hand is useful. Because then they can't play what's in their hand. And definitely if I can get out creatures while doing it. Let's do that. Captain Claus, which gets countered. Octopus, which doesn't get countered. Attack with both Hypnotic Specters, make them discard both cards in their hand. Thank goodness. So now they draw 1 card. I make them discard that 1, except he just got him out. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't understand that. Swamp. What just happened? Let's play this. So I need to start drawing cards. Attach for 1 on Helm. Nope, he's an illusion. Let's attach for 4. Okay, it didn't let me. On Helm. And we'll attack with both of these. So I'm not going to block with them. They're going to have to discard a card in their hand, which I don't think they had in the first place. And then I get to draw a card, which is going to make them mill more cards. Good. Alright, and now I get another land, which I can't play. Protection from green and white is not going to help me right now, but the 2/2 power up will. And being able to get lands out of my deck will also help. They hit me for 7. That's going to hurt. Lands. Whenever an opponent controls, dies. Whenever a creature sacrifices another. Okay, bouncing stuff ain't gonna help me. Let's get the sword out. Let's attach the sword. Can I still get him out? Yes, I can. Let's attack. Make him discard the 1 card in his hand. And we're not gonna bounce anything. I could have attacked with him, actually. I'm gonna get an island. Doesn't really matter. Get to draw a card, which is gonna make my squid stronger, make him discard more. Good. And then, oh, Mind Crank. Mind Crank would be awesome right now. So would he. I think I have enough mana to do both next turn. Yes, next turn. End. They're gonna hit me. No, they didn't hit me for 7. They top deck a land. Oh my god. Thank you. I got 0 cards in hand. Alright, let's play the land. Tapping that. Then we're going to play Bind Crank. Then we're going to play our Sphinx. So glad we could do both. And then we're going to attack. And they're going to take 14. If they're going to mill 14 cards. We're going to not do that. And I get to draw a card, which again is going to make them mill more cards and make my squid stronger. So now they've milled 46 cards, and my squid is a 10/11. That's awesome. Do you want to draw 2 cards? Yes, I do. Which is going to trigger all my abilities again. That's awesome. Make him discard again. They get their stupid 8/8 guy out. That's himself. Let's get out. Let's get this down. Let's get out our crab. Let's get out Glimmer Void, which is going to make them mill. And I only got 4 cards in my graveyard, so I won't be able to flip her. Unless I mill more cards for myself. Huh. Do I want to do that? Not really. We're gonna Gimp's him. Then we're gonna crawl space. And then, can I just play her? Yes. What's he do? Yes. I don't want this. I want him. We'll go to attacks. Attack, 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 attack. Since I can't block flying. They take 23. I'm not gonna bounce anything. I'm gonna draw cards. Make him mill more cards. And then we'll get another island. Then we're gonna cause landfall again. Oh my god. And we did it! We milled him out! Oh my god! I can't believe it. Oh gosh. Oh. Bye-bye. Oh my god. That was freaking nuts. And I didn't even have my boots on during that. You know, pay 1 life, exile a blue card from your hand rather than play this spell. Yeah, that's an amazing counter spell. That's the stupid guy. And Windfall. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards of a player's discarded this way. And we got a blue key. As you land your final blow against Lorthros, you feel a significant pulse of mana, but with the immediate threat removed, you can now see clearly that the locked room to the north end of the chamber does not hold any prisoners. It does hold a piece of paper, which, from what I'm not mistaken, we can only get in one. But since we're playing blue right now, I guess let's go in blue. A big gate is blocking the path through the bars. You can see a mock sapphire in the room. You need all 5 color keys to open this gate. Yep. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, you can only go in one, so you have to defeat all 5, and then you pick the 1 mox that you keep for next game to do a when you do the new game plus, I assume. Oh, now I finally get a million lands. Of course. Let's keep this hand, because I don't trust a mulligan. Let's player tap land. And let's get another land out. We'll get a swamp. And then we'll enter. I'll get an island and get out. Black Vice, that's fine. I'm going to take a lot of damage with this deck. But it is what it is. We are going to Endless Water, so we can ramp. And then they're going to Howling Mine. Okay. Sacrifice 5 creatures, and then it's a thing. Okay. Let's island. We're up to 5 mana. And for 5 mana, I can play Sword of Fire and Ice. I can play our armor, and then we'll end turn. Alright. We get a few cards. They mill a bunch of cards because we got cards. Let's play an island. Let's get Stormy out. Sword of Fire and Ice on Stormy, because we need them to be protected from their blue spells, and then we'll end turn. They get out a 2/2, and then double Black Vice me. Thankfully, I take no damage this time. Then we'll swamp. Attach sword. Play the Sword of the Amethyst. Attach the Sword of the Amethyst. Yes. Cool. Alright, attack for 4, which is going to become 6. Yes, becomes 6. We'll do an extra 2 damage to Helm. And then we get to draw a card, which actually, I guess, hurts us. Alright, we'll end turn. They bounce my Storm Owl back to my hand, making me have a bunch of cards in hand. Dark Ritual, even though I don't think I needed it. As foretold, Stormy, Sword, attach Sword, because again I need that protection from blue, and I don't think I can crawl space. I can't. Okay, I played a land, so end turn. They bounce everything back to my hand again, which is again just Stormy. Alright, so we get to play Spellbook for free. Let's play Abby. Let's make them mill half their deck. There we go. I still have mana, so let's get Stormy out again. And I still have mana. Let's attach the sword again, so Stormy has protection. And then we'll end turn. And they're going to return all permanents to their owner's hands. Wow. I have 21 cards in my hand. But they have no Black Vices, so joke's on them. Spellbook's free, and now I have no hand size. So they mess themselves up. End turn. Oh, but that's gonna hurt. Yep, 16 damage. I actually probably should have had a hand size, so I could avoid that. Ooh, I'm gonna lose because of that. Oh my god. I had so much mana, so much stuff. I even thought, ooh, I had Spellbook. I'm gonna be okay. I lost. Good lord. You know what? I beat your boss man, so whatever. Please get in here. I need to put my boots on. Equip these. Good lord. I can definitely go, I don't know what Woey is. I could definitely modify this mill deck, because right now it's okay, but it's not consistent. The third Doctor, dinosaur thing. Oh, I just looked at those. Okay, let's go up here. That's an awesome picture. Whenever you cast this card or a horse creature, copy it, and other of them get 1/1s. Good lord. Okay. see what's in here. Nope. Let's see what's in here. That's crazy looking. Is it? No, okay. It looks different now. Alright, Flying Lifelink. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many are created instead. Holy crap. Let's get that. I need to make a token deck that just freaking goes crazy with the double life counter thing. When this card enters, mill 3 cards, then return any number of artifact creature cards with total mana 6 or less from graveyard to the battlefield. Players can't draw, and no. This spell costs 1 less cast for each creature in your party. I have one of her already. That's another anime-ish card with some crazy sea turtle on it. Let's reroll again. I don't know what I'm trying to get. I'm just looking, I guess. Okay. Let's get out of here. We got our movement speed back. And we've beaten the blue tower. God, okay. That was just annoying. Phyrexian Elemental. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal a card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, what? You may reveal that it has 3 or more. Add 3 mana in any combination of its colors and put it into your hand. And if you don't reveal it, put it into your hand. It's a pretty good card. Except for white, creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers unless their controller pays 1 for each creature. It's not bad. Let's buy that. Because we're going to be doing a white castle at some point. And not the one that we go eat at. Buy the transformer, which is a lot of my money. Each player may draw a card, then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. The hug deck. Excuse me. Doc Ock. He's pretty good, actually. I thought I already had him. But maybe not. Let's buy him. Alien Horror from Doctor Who. The Time Reaper. Oh, an avatar card. Rowdy Snowballers. When this creature enters, tap target creature opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Okay. Go ahead and buy it since it's an avatar card. Let's see if I can find a Ninja Turtle. Whoa, that's cool. Brain Swordsman. When this card enters, mill 3 cards and put X11 counters on this, where X is twice the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Twice the number. Good lord. That's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Okay, phase out. I need to hurry up and look at these because we're about to hit an hour. The booster DJ's awesome. I think we're gonna try to do the mission here and get some money that way and make stuff cheaper so we can buy some of these cards. Even though there's no Ninja Turtles. Dang, okay. Lands. And they are lands, yes. Okay. Let's go down to the end, see what draft is here. OJT, don't know what that is. OTJ, sorry. These are lands, that's nice. Alright, let's see what the mission is. Excuse me, but you look like a well-traveled individual. I have a letter of great importance that must be hand-delivered. Oh my god. I hate these. Alright, but from here, since we are at an hour, I will see y'all in the next episode. Where I probably look at those cards again and see if they're worth me hanging out here and trying to make some money. I need to go back to the Blue Castle and steal his money that I left. That's what I'm going to do, as long as I remember. Alright, y'all. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Out.